Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're trying something a bit different. We're going to play Gruul, but we're going to try to ramp up into a bunch of Planeswalkers and big silly spells and see if it works out in the new standard. So first things first, if we're going to try to ramp up to big things, we got to have mana to get us there, right? So we're going to start with Bramble Familiar, both because it can make us mana, and then late in the game it can help us just find one of our big things, which is super sweet. And we get to play Glimpse the Core. We've played this in a few decks so far this season, but this just lets us get a land into play and takes us from 2 mana to 4 mana, which is also pretty important. Speaking of which, we're going to play 1 Ironcrag just because it also helps the mana, so why not? And that brings us to the 4 mana things we want to take a look at, and that's going to be Atsushi the Blazing Sky. We don't mind playing this early because even if it dies, it just gives us a bunch of treasure and basically unlocks the whole rest of the deck. And if I can take a second, I want to give a quick reminder that if you haven't, you should probably check out CoolStuffInc.com. They have a lot of sweet things if you want to get anything for Magic or any of the other nerd stuff. And if you use my code DRAGON, you can save 5% of your whole order. So check them out over at CoolStuffInc.com, where they always have cool stuff in stock. And we can play Blossoming Tortoise, because the Tortoise just finds us more land, so we go from 2 to 4 to possibly 6, and that can help us get where we're going to. So we like that, especially if you find other lands that are important. Speaking of which, because we're putting all those lands in the graveyard and it's going to make it a little bit easier for us to find it, we're going to go ahead and play Titania, which means we are going to be playing the appropriate land. So we will have some Argos in the list as well. And also sitting at 4 mana is Arlen, the Pack's Hope. I really like this card, not so much because of anything other than just making us 2 bodies. And then if the opponent just doesn't cast anything, which does happen against control decks, you just get a cool 5/5 with Indestructible, which is pretty sweet. And if not, we also can use the 2 mana on the backside to cast things. So kind of a good all-around catch-all type creature, or planeswalker, and occasionally we'll use the plus to play creatures at instant speed, which is super nice. We're also going to be going real big into Atali because, well, getting free spells from your deck and the opponent's pretty strong, especially when we have real powerful cards on top for our library. And with that means we're going to be playing some Nissa Ascendant Animus. We should be able to ramp up to play this pretty easily, and we are going to be playing enough Forest so that we could overrun the opponent if possible, but we'll see if that works out or not. The rest of this is going to end up being a lot of different Planeswalkers and some ramp stuff, but those are going to be the big spells we're playing today. If you want the full deck list, though, check out the end of the video. We'll talk about what we learned from the games, give an update, all that. Or you can go down to our description below, look for the blue arrows that'll take you to our Moxfield link. You get today's deck and a bunch of other sweet decks you can play in Standard. For now, though, let's go play some Magic. Let's keep this one. It's going to be a little slow developing, but we at least can find the lands we need. Hopefully. Double Ridge, though. Nah, didn't necessarily want to draw that, but it's kind of okay, I think. The way this should set up for us. Alright. Opponent didn't have anything to do there. They're probably just waiting to counter our stuff, so I don't think we need to be in a hurry to play anything here. Like, if they want to counter, sure. Yeah, alright. Add mana. I guess they were banking on us not having any basics, but we do. And I'll go ahead and play this. And pass the turn. They did get some white mana, I guess, that they probably needed. Alright, let's try Tortle. Alright, we got another Ridge, which is the one they killed. Yep, no surprise that that's dead. We've drawn a lot of mana sources, but not a lot of spells. And that's not good. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we play the Iron Price on this one. Let's go. And then if they just have a counter, they have a counter. Okay, looks like they didn't, so we got a little lucky. Though they could just have the thing that just outright exiles it or whatever. Because it looks like they're just playing a control build. Yep, March of the Wretched works too. Alright, I guess we'll do it again on another one. Four, five, six. We'll just pay 2 this time. Yeah, that's fine. Probably didn't need to pay all that last time either. Alright, if they got another, they got another. Alright, play that. Alright, you have a Wandering Emperor.
Guards, to me.
Yep.
I
Yeah, I guess we'll block and let them Elsa smite or whatever it is they want to do. Nope, they're just going to kill it. Yep, that works. Come on, deck. We kind of need some spells here. That'll work. That is a good option. Do we attack with a land here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to make a 2/2 here. Oh, we lost an Atali. Boo! Oh, I guess they have a cut down. Yep, they do. Alright. Is this Sunfall time? If they kill the Atsushi, we're just taking cards here, obviously. We have so much mana. Oh, depopulate. Same thing. Alright. Those are things.
Let your blade do the talking.
Revelry. Okay. What if we activate this as 5, right? So it leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Alright, opponent scooped. Kind of funny, the control deck's the one that did nothing the whole time, but the minute you're able to do something, they concede. But I get it. I mean, we're going to make a 5/5 here, minimum. Then I can still attack with this into a Wandering Emperor, play a land, play the other Nissa. Close to full size? Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I could play it for 6, it'd be a 5/5. So then I have a 6/6 and a 5/5. They've either lost this or are left with just the Wandering Emperor, and then have to kind of figure their situation out. So yeah, not a bad situation overall. Just was a weirdly grindy game there. This is cute. Let's try. This probably isn't exactly what we want, but isn't terrible either. That's not great, though. Though if this lives, I guess it could be okay. Alright. We're going to be getting hit for lots of damage, and that also tells us the type of deck the opponent's playing already. I think this is where we'll probably want to play Arlen and just get the two, Oh, this is probably to deal damage to a blocker or something. I ain't biting. like that just felt like a setup. Sometimes you just know. And then if the opponent misses a land and doesn't play anything here, we'll get to flip our Arlen again. I mean, I guess we'll block anyway, though. So they'll be... If they have something that could kill a blocker. Okay. Well, there you go. I mean... Do we just... I assume whatever they have, they still have, right? So we just do this, and then let them, like, Elspeth's Justice, or whatever the thing is. Elspeth's Smite. Wow, they didn't actually have it. Crazy attack. What the hell? Alright, then. Definitely did not see that coming. So I'm just going to plus this. Oh, wait. I should play this and I could just play Atali next turn? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I meant to make a 3/3 there. Oops. Oh, I couldn't. I mean, I guess I would have minus. It doesn't matter anyway. Just trying to secure Atali next turn is all we're trying to do. It didn't matter. Opponent missed their mana. Yeah, we'll keep this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Start with this. No counters. Nice. Oh, probably get out or something. Oh, Fateful Absence. Yeah, we could live with that. Still only 1 blue mana, which is probably okay.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts.
Well, you know, I wasn't going to do this, but since we kind of get a chance to just hit Jace for 1, I guess we do it.
In time, all will witness.
I mean, not sure if that's the best play, but seemed fine, all things considered. Play this and go hunt. Sure. Yeah, this is just boring control. So our real plan is hopefully get to stick some Planeswalkers. If we don't, this is just going to be a whole lot of boring. Alright. Tap for red mana. I'm assuming... Well, they already have double blues, so I don't know what they're hunting for. Probably another Jace. Oh, they're just shuffling stuff in. That's great. That means we get a free shot for Anissa? Love that. Or, no, not quite a tally if we be 1 short. Tortoise is pretty cool, but I think we just want to make Nissa. Force whatever issue they want to try to get going. Okay, get lost makes sense.
The resistance is greater than expected.
Not a shocker. Oh, they're going to get lost both of our duders. Which means they probably don't have sweepers, if we were guessing. Then I'm going to hit this, I guess. Get a ridge back. Not a ridge back, get a ridge line, but put the ridge back. Yeah, I'll know what I meant. Alright, they want to sweep the board, I was going to say. Makes sense. Gonna get some attacks in. Alright. I was hoping to get that Argoth into place first while still holding on to this Titania, but maybe later. Alright, I mean, that's a thing. Let's draw first. That's not bad, actually. That can protect our Titania, possibly. Nope, they have another counter. Sure. Played a land already, so we'll just play this. Alright. You got it.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrex's
Sure.
ways.
No, we didn't lose anything too important there. That's kind of nice. Says they don't have counters, so do you have removal, friend? Looks like they do. Oh, and I almost plussed it too. Gosh dang it. I should have. Alright, well, we got another one. Doesn't make it right. I still should have done it, though. Alright. Hold on to a tortoise, I guess. Get a ridgeline back. Well, they're not early, because they're going to mill us here. That doesn't even do that. Yep.
The data requires scrutiny.
Sure. Back in here. Obviously, we're blocking. Alright. Sounds good.
Our plans are beyond your.
Ooh. That doesn't help us at all. Alright, well, another ridgeline at least, I guess. Back into here. Gonna block with their land? Nope, they're just blocking with their 1/1. Let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we only have 25 cards left, so if they get another Jace, we're gonna die anyway. Or we could die to our own Atalis, like all kinds of silly things. But it is what it is. Alright. I mean, we know we're gonna lose it. Or they can make us lose it if they want. Yep. Don't want us to hit that, of course.
Efficient solution. I know where to find all the answers.
Sunfall? Sure. Seems reasonable. Why not? Ooh. Was not expecting to draw this. 4, 5, 6, 7? And then we'd still be able to activate one of our lands? Oh yeah, we still have that too. Alright, sure. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on. Like, if we pay 4, 5, and then we would still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to activate a land. So we could pay 6 and still be able to use... So I need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so we can pay 6. I wanted the ability to still be able to attack with the land and activate a Beseiju, possibly, so... That's what all that was about. I mean, this is probably just dead here. Yeah, sure. So our token ends up being a nothing. Wait, is it not? Oh, because she was... Wait. Okay. Sure. Then... Pay for one of these. And I guess if you have another Iganjo, so be it. I guess we don't even need to risk it if they have an Iganjo, right? Sure, we'll leave that on top. Why not? Sounds great. Sure. You got it. In the turn. I guess I could have made that into a 7/7 or bigger toughness or something here if we really wanted to. Alright, you locked down some things. Congrats. Wandering Emperor, go figure. Good news is we can play around Wandering Emperor for the moment. So we're not sweating that too much. So we can pay full price for this and still activate a land. Sounds good. And the opponent's hand's empty. Matter of fact, we might even just play this Beseiju, because I don't know if there's going to be anything we need to unlock. But I mean, I guess there could be. Alright, opponent's at 15. Alright. Gonna go after Nissa. Sounds good. Thing is, opponent's effectively playing with their hand face up here, so we kind of get to dictate the terms of combat for a little bit. Sunfall, sure. Now there's a tortoise. And we know they can Sunfall. They know they can Sunfall, so now they'll probably want to come after one of our lands. So if we think that's the case, should we just attack with both lands and plus Nissa? Or can we attack both lands and minus Nissa? That's +4. To get rid of one of these, those triggers would go on. I think we're going to do this. And then if we... Oh, we can't minus this anyway. What am I even talking about? That's not even a real option right now. Okay, then. We just attack. Knowing we're going to lose our bigger ridgeline, but... such is life. Put it here. Put it here. Because if they just get rid of the 8/8, then, like, great. But we know they have a Sunfall, so they should be getting rid of a land here. Oh, actually, I don't think they could, because that would have been 10... Yeah. That would have been tough, actually. That would have been 13. That would have been a hard deal for them. Can we just plus this? And then end the turn? And we can still Beseiju a land if we feel we need to. Alright, once activate. Sounds good. Might as well kill it before they attack. No need to give them a free thing. The result's going to be the same. I don't have that many cards left, dude. I have 18. Yeah, obviously. Making a body so you don't die here. But I think we still win, right? Because we... activate? Oh no, they have 2 blockers. Then we activate again. And then we attack. Putting the counters on each of the other lands so we get to untap them, which is kind of cheeky, but would allow us to play a tortoise if we want to. But any 2 of these are lethal, so everything has to be blocked. Alright, I feel like I missed lethal on an earlier turn, but I think because I was just playing around Wandering Emperors too much. But we did stick the landing here, I think. Yep, you Sunfall. And unless that's exactly a Wandering Emperor, you have to kill Nissa here. Yep, that'll do it. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the control decks today, but my goodness. I mean, Farewell, Fateful Absence. This didn't do much, fortunately. But then, you know, Jace got rid of some cards into our yard. Sunfall turned into a token. This got rid of a Nissa. This ate a creature. That ate a couple things. And then, that's not even counting the stuff that died to the other Get Lost earlier. That was crazy. But hey, we'll take it. Alright, we're going first. We have an Iron Crag. I don't know if that's enough justification, but we can Ironcrag into an Arlen, so maybe that's good enough. Alright, let's see if it is enough. I mean, usually when you see a Jetmir's Garden, it means we're not going to run into some kind of counters, so it's just, do they have, like, Leyline or something here or whatever to deal with our Planeswalkers, but otherwise, we're probably okay. Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, you have Lestampa. Intriguing. We could... We're going to +1 on this, for obvious reasons.
Wait for the perfect moment to
It's just, we could turn this into the backside, maybe, and then... No, I think... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Only going to... Well, I'm going to attack with both, because I don't see a world where they're going to get multiple lands. Well... It's if we decide to put lands in our hand or not, knowing we're holding this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we could play that anyway. So yeah, I think we just make the 3-3. Or, I guess, 4-4 in this case. Oh, and never mind. It's a 5-5 because it gets a +1 from Arlen. That's cute. So if they were to leyline something here, they still don't get to attack, and that's okay. Now, they could play Invasion of Zendikar, and then we just get to attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, 11, and then we could kill them with Chandra next turn, even if they got a Traxa. But this could also just be a Sunfall turn, which would make a lot of sense. Nope, it's a Binding. To get... a 5-5. Okay, that's good. Keeps their life total up. Makes sense. Oh, they had 2 bindings, though. The good news is, that means Chandra gets to live, and possibly we get to double Bramble, which is super sweet. Oh, this is also fantastic, too. Never mind. That's great, actually. This is just like having a pile of the perfect tools. Can we pay all of that? Nah, we're short one. Alright. Done. And then I'm just going to get our tutor back. Because, you know, more bodies is nice for us. And then we're going to attack. Alright. We're just assembling the team. Yep, Invasion of Zendikar. You got it. Of course, you attack. We double block. Oh, nice. Okay then. Things you weren't planning on. We're going to plus this. Which is funny because we can instant speed play Natali now, which is great. I assume we just do that? I don't know. Put some lands in our hand. I guess we could put any number of lands into play, which is also useful, but I'm going to plus here anyway. Oh, that did nothing. Great. And... go to attacks. End the turn. So I'm assuming they'll play an Atraxa here if they have it. We're going to get an 8/8 Atali at instant speed. And then try to finish them off with Chandra next turn. That's a lot. It's kind of a pipe dream, but we'll see. Oh, they're just going to Sunfall here. Alright. Makes sense. Another Invasion of Zendikar works great. Man, this instant speed of Tali, if it hits anything... Well, just Tali itself is going to be game, because their lands are tapped. Yeah. Man, we weren't ever even really remotely at risk during this game, were we? We won't play the Sunfall, but we will play that. Alright, I guess we just attack. Ooh, that's a good one. You know, it's rare you have a game against this deck where they get early Topiary Stomper and Ley Lines and Invasion of Zendikars, and it goes as well as it did. But with us having the Planeswalkers and just getting constant value, I think we were able to just stay in front of them. But I'll take it. Credit, really, the card that showed up here was Arlen. Arlen being able to make those 2 creatures. And, well, I guess Arlen in conjunction with Nissa being able to get the Arlen back, make 2 more creatures, really kept them from being able to do what they wanted to do. So that was super nice. Okay, yeah, we're keeping this one. This is just Rockfall Vale, Carplusion Forest into a 2/2 and hope it lives. And then, but even if it doesn't, we're able to play Thalia here and then, or Titania, and then have time to play the Atsushi later. So that's kind of okay, I think. Interesting too. I don't even know if we play Atsushi here next turn or if we wait. Well, it depends. If they play Thalia, we won't have a choice. You want to play Atsushi, obviously. Alright, well. They dealt with their things, and now we gotta find lands. That's the new plan. Need an untapped land. Let's go. Oh, no! Well, there goes Arlen, I imagine. No, that's not totally true. Maybe they want to stop at Sushi. I have no idea. Obviously, they're going to leave us the Nissas, because we have 2 of them, and... Well, I don't know. That does just stop a card. It's not the Chosen. They just name a card, so... But we're a long way from playing those. Yeah, I think Atsushi was the right call there. Oh, this helps. Not mad to see that, that's for sure. If I attack, they trade. It's not worth it. We just trade a 3/4 for a 3/3. I don't think they would have done it, but it's possible. Oh, well, now they're going to call the Arlen. Jeez. Oh, no, they're calling Nissa. Not even Arlen. Wow. All right, we'll take that. No attacks. They're actually not true. We can attack with this. I mean, trading that for one of those is fine. Unlocking one of our cards. Yeah, that's a good safe attack. Because if they block, great. We get to unlock some of these possibly. If they don't, then we have a 3/3 blocker or 3/4 blocker, so it's fine. Yep. Do your thing. Oh, interesting. They get rid of Titania and not the Sentinel. Not what I thought would have happened there. Alright, they don't want to give anything up. This is kind of the downside sometimes, right? When they get into that type of situation. Question becomes like, what are you willing to give up? So what's the worst that happens here if we attack? They end up double block. The problem is here, they're going to get to flip their Athar, because we're not going to cast anything. That's kind of unfortunate. But they only have 1 card. Hopefully it's a land. Ugh, that didn't help us out at all, did it? I mean, I guess it lets us play at Sushi next turn. That's something. Yeah. Ooh, do we want you to stay on top? I think we're just gonna... you know what? It can stay on top. I think our turn's kind of somewhat dictated anyway. So it's not a huge deal. But we're at 22, so we could spend the mana to play a Nissa if we felt it was necessary. Spend the life, I mean. So we could still play Nissa for 5 mana. No, we wouldn't. We still have to pay 7. Yeah, I think our only play is really at Sushi next turn. Kind of unfortunate. I'm going to turn one of these into a 3/3, since we know we can do that with what's on top. Give ourselves some more reasonable blocks here. Alright. Cathar, sure. This is why we did what we did. Oh, forgot. It's nighttime, so that doesn't flip yet. They have to play 2 things. Alright. We are now in Nissa territory because we can actually activate Arlen for +2. Or we could just attack with Arlen here, which is also a thing. I think we're going Nissa, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd only have to take 2 to do that? Alright. Let's plus up. I think that's all we have to pay. Can't attack now, though, because they have 2 first strikers, so that kind of just is what it is at the moment. Oh, I can't activate it yet, though. I forgot. Oh, because it still costs 2 to activate. Dang it. I should have played the Atsushi there. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Sure. They're just going to make stuff in our hand just all be expensive. Fair enough. You do what you got to do, opponent. Alright, Atsushi cost $1 million. Why would you do that after playing... If you were going to do that, you should have just kept the planes in hand, right? Yeah, because you could have discarded that. Am I missing something? Oh, they're going to do that and pump it up. That makes sense, I guess. And it has indestructible now? No. It's only indestructible if they pay the thing. And it doesn't trample? Yeah, alright. Sure. That was weird. Like, I mean, I'll take it. It was just an awkward exchange. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what it would take now if we wanted to do all that mess. I think we just start doing this. Make a body, so it's a 6/6. We don't want to flip their stuff, so if we play anything, we just want to do 1 spell at a time here. So I think we're going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're just going to do this. And then see if we can just make this bigger. Yep, another Atsushi. I don't think we even need that with what's going on right now. This, we might as well try to attack. I mean, they're only at 13. At some point, they got to do something too. This is indestructible, so first strike don't matter. And there are a few... Oh, thank you. Love to see that. That worked great. So now we're less concerned about playing 2 spells now. They can get rid of any one of these and we're fine. Yep, I think we got this now. Yep, opponent agrees. Oh. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna live the dream out. We're gonna Iron Crag into Tortoise into something awesome so we can play a big Atali. We're at least gonna will it into existence. What did it say? Manifest it. There you go. We'll believe it and make it happen, right? I mean, it's kinda. I mean, like, I was a little bit joking, but it's kind of doing the thing. Found a land, so that's good. We didn't miss. That was the big concern. Yep, you got you a vampire. Oh, we got everything we want. Alright, I'll attack, see if they trade. I'm game. Didn't get a land, but that's okay. They were not interested in our trade shenanigans. I'm gonna go ahead and use this and make the turtle bigger. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna draw a land. Alright, well, next turn's a Tali. We just kind of took care of it. It'd be a turn for a Tali, I guess. Alright, you get activated abilities? I think that's why I don't like that card, because there's not that many activated abilities, really. Decline. I want that mana for next turn. Ooh, did we get... We did! We will play all this. This is great. We like these cards. If I minus, I just lose Arlen, but if we plus, is that any better? Because it just goes to 5, and then... Yeah, she's going to die anyway, so sure.
Gather my children.
I can attack with this, but then you just block trade. I mean, I guess we do. Because they'd have to give up Amelia to kill it. Otherwise, they just bounce, and that's fine. Sure. Alright, Soren, you got it.
For the sake of all innocent, my will must be obeyed. I bring my own army.
Yep, she gone. Nope, you're saving to block. Nope, you're attacking me and then attacking her. Sure. That all tracks, I guess. Nice. Are we just looking to make big bodies? I mean, we could also... Can we flip this? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We need one more. So can't quite do it. How do we want to go about things? Alright. Oh, wait, crap. Actually, I needed to make that bigger, and I didn't do it. That's just a dumb error. Alright, I've already committed to the attack, so that sucks. I could have activated these and done something, but I don't want to put those at risk just yet. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's send all of this at the opponent. Probably not. Well, do we care if that goes in? I mean, we lose this. We lose one of those. This gets in. Yeah, F it. That's fine. It's my own dumb fault. I definitely could have kept the tortoise alive if I wanted to in this exchange, or at least got more for it. So yeah, this ended up being a really, really just bad play. Just all around stupid, and it's my own fault. Ah, well, at least we got to see that beforehand, because we know not to just play Nissa until we're ready to blow her up. So that kind of worked out to our benefit. We can also... Oh, wait, they got rid of it. Does that mean they already have one? Alright, well, we're going to find out, I guess. Just play that straight up and put that here. Yep, that can stay, because now we can kill something. Good, good, good. We're only at 15, the opponent has a bunch of flyers, too. That's another point to consider here. Alright. But if Nissa lives, then everything could get... We can give trample to things. So I don't know. This is a little bit closer than it looks, I guess. So if they have another... let's see if it blocks, though. That's real. Alright, they're going to keep Nissa in check for a little minute. Like, everybody's trying to get some of Nissa? Nope. They just figure gonna kill Nissa next turn. That's probably a good way to break those attacks up, honestly. Alright, they probably have another Drana at this point, but I think we still have to try to kill her. So, yeah, I guess we do. We just -4. Sure. Pay the full value, why not? Target any number of creatures and or planeswalkers. Oh, I can deal 8. Forgot about that. This is pay 3 life? Hell yeah, I'd be down for that. Or if we just deal 3, 6, 7, 8, and then attack with everything, they could block this and take 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, that wasn't kill them. Alright, then I guess we just kill these. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay the 3 life. Alright. We're gonna plus again. And then we move to attacks. Attacking with this, and this, and this, and this. No point attacking with that, because we do want to save some, because that's 4, 5. Something silly could happen, I guess. Alright, they're giving up. Woo! I don't think I played that very well. I think I could have definitely sequenced that a bit differently, or even activated the, or used the fetch quest at some point, but I guess it all works. I mean, Lucas showed up on time, I guess. But yeah, that just felt, I mean, maybe it wasn't that bad, it just felt really weird. Yeah, so, interestingly, I don't know if I like Chandra in this list more than Luca or not. Luca can make us 3/3s and can also kill something. I also had times where I wanted an extra Wrenn and 7 just to make a big creature with reach. You know, there are a fair amount of flyers right now in some lists, and so having that could be useful. I don't know if that means we could go one less Nissa, or we cut out the light up the night, because while it was nice, I think I only used light up the night once. So I'm okay cutting that and playing an extra. Are we gonna say Luca here? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I should be saying Luca should be the answer here, because it's probably easier to cast more often. So maybe we do that. Like I said, Wrenn and 7 is nice though, but Luca does give us some more removal. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, but maybe this is what we should be playing. I think there's a world where we can cut one Nissa and play another Wrenn and 7, actually. I think if you wanted to do that, that would be viable as well. But we have 4 Bramble Familiar, 4 Glimpse the Core, 1 Ironcrag, 4 Sentinel of the Nameless City, 2 Titania, 3 Atsushi, 4 Blossoming Tortoise, 2 Arlen, 1 Wrenn and 7, 2 Luca, 1 Chandra, 4 Atali, 4 Nissa Ascendant Animus. 2 Mountain, 1 Sekinzan, 2 Argoth, 1 Beseju, 6 Forest, 4 Complusion Forest, 4 Restless Ridge, 4 Rockfall Vale, 1 Plaza of Heroes. So yeah, I wanted to say, like, this was surprising that it was as good against control matchups as I thought. But I mean, I guess since we have so many Planeswalkers, eventually once we stick them, that kind of makes sense. You just kind of have to be real patient on when you're trying to resolve things and know how you're going to deal both with the Sunfall when it happens and the artifact creature that's left behind. But if you're taking that into account, the games are actually winnable. I also wanted to say, this took a little bit of time to figure out. Like, I had to play a lot of games just to get a feel for the deck, to sequence everything correctly. So you may want to do that as well. I think I played like 7 or 8 games before I started recording just to get comfortable with it. And finally, if you're deciding whether you want to keep the Chandra or not, remember that Chandra does at least let you get 2 copies of Fetch Quest off the Bramble Familiar if you use that adventure. Not sure how often you're going to do it, but it is a thing. However, I think there is an argument to be made to cut the Chandra and play another Wrenn and 7, and I think that could be just as good. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Garruk, Primal Hunter. This is, one, a very cheap Planeswalker if you're looking to add one to a deck, but it can kind of go into anything that has the mana for it, right? I mean, first off, you're going to find these for under $2 in a lot of places, but the fact that it just pluses to make a 3/3, which is solid, or it can draw you cards equal to the largest power of the creatures you control, I believe. Or if it's just been sitting there for a while, you make a 6/6 for every land you have. Like, this card's really good. Like, honestly, you might even just make a 3/3, draw cards, and then make a 3/3 for a couple turns, draw cards. Or just play it and draw cards, right? If you already have a thing that's like a 6 or 8 power just sitting out there. So like, the card's actually very good and kind of underrated, and I don't see it played very often. But if you do want to take a chance at it, like I said, they're pretty cheap right now. And if you're a fan of Gruul decks, we have one where we were ramping up just to play all the big dinos, and that was actually a lot of fun, so you should check that out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.